Ooh.
Ooh.
I wonder what game this is.
I don't know.
I got a feeling a title card's gonna pop up sooner or later.
Is there a title card?
Oh, there it is.
Ah,
Grandia for the PlayStation 1.
yes.
I love this game.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, Fina. Yeah, our two main protagonists of the game. There's Fina's sister. Obviously, we'll be counting her later in the game. And of course, we're hearing the theme of Grandia, composed by Noriyuki Iwadre, which was composed in only a day.
that takes some genius, also.
Mm-hmm. And of course, it comes as no surprise that a lot of the developers in the development team were behind Lunar as well.
Well, game arts.
Mm-hmm. Although I have to wonder, did they actually have a hand in developing Silver Star Harmony?
I think they kind of did, but at the same time, I doubt it, considering game arts or working designs kind of went out.
Actually, Game Arts is still in business. They're working on an RPG for the Vita.
Ah, yeah?
Yeah,
Awesome.
or so I read.
Okay, then it's working designs that's kind of out of there.
Yeah. Anywho, yes, Grandia, published by Sony Computer Entertainment of America. And of course, this game was originally on the Sega Saturn.
Oddly enough, Grandia 2 had the same fate.
From the Dreamcast to the PlayStation 2.
And the PC.
Hmm.
But no one talks about that one.
And we all talk about Grandia 3 or Grandia Extreme, considering I barely have any knowledge about those games.
Grandia 3. Story, smeg, battle system, awesome. Let's just say that you had no idea what you were doing in the story until you finally got the second disc.
Oh, it was a 2-disc game?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they still do that.
Shadow Hearts Covenant, Xenosaga 2 and 3 had 2 discs.
Oh yeah, Star Ocean 3 did as well.
Yeah.
Anywho, the plot of this game is that you're playing as Justin the Adventurer, who pretty much, he's always wanting to go on his very own adventures. It just so happens that in this game, visiting the local ruins on the continent of Messina, it's what sparks his adventure.
It sparks his destiny.
Mm-hmm. Because it turns out he's meant for greater things. Huh? Love that guitar riff. Yeah, you can definitely tell it was a Wadre.
Yeah, he always has that little guitar flair to it.
I guess, Jeremy's going to be comparing, obviously, this game to Grandia 2 in terms of mechanics and stuff.
I could also be comparing it to 3 as well.
Yeah. You have more experience with that than I do.
Yeah. I gave up on 3 by the time I got to the second disc because it got really, really annoying by that point.
And I know next to nothing about Extreme.
Extreme was more like a dungeon crawler, more meant for the fans that just like the battle engine.
Not to mention they actually have more Hollywood talent, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, I think Mark Hamill was in the cast.
Well, for Grandia 2, you had the cast of Metal Gear frickin' Solid there.
Should we talk during the cutscenes, or should we not?
No.
Fine.
Oh, we could talk during them. We could just cut out.
All right. We'll decide. We'll decide later.
All right.
That right there is General Ball.
I guess I must have dozed off.
Oh, I'm bad at
Had that
migraine.
dream again. The bastards. They're hounding me. Mullen, where are we now?
Blonde is Colonel Mullen. He is a dick.
It's only been a half an hour since you asked last.
At the same time, he's kind of a
You
likable.
look tired, General Ball.
Yeah.
I keep telling you, Mullen. When there are no soldiers around, you
Call
should
me
call
Daddy.
me father.
Excuse me, but Lieutenant
Call
Lean
me
is still
Big
here.
Daddy.
No thanks, we're not in Rapture.
Oh, it's just like you to answer like that.
So please, would you kindly
But
refrain
you know
from calling
that
me father
Lean
when there are
is a
soldiers in the
very
room?
Special part of our military plans, aren't you, Lean?
The silent treatment says it all.
The third
He's
excavation
special.
of the Salt Ruins is almost finished. I'm counting on you too. Mullen, Lean.
Awkward tension.
We've assigned an elite battalion of our forces to this expedition.
in our Japanese RPGs.
It's certainly
I'm sure
not
we'll
unheard
hear
of.
good news.
The current time is 13:40 hours. Now passing through Parm airspace. Our ETA is 15:30 hours.
Thank you, Marshal Barrett. Sound alike?
Lean, open the viewports for General Ball.
May she rest in peace.
Yes, Colonel Mullen.
May she rest in peace indeed.
Let's open the shutters, get some light in here. Ah!
It's too much, sire.
Oh! I see a town in the distance. And another title card.
I totally forgot the name of the game. What is this again?
Grandia.
The, Grand?
Anyway,
Drum.
welcome to Parm. This is our humble abode. We'll be seeing this place for about the next few hours of the game. Because we got 2 dungeons to go to before we actually go to the new continent, Valencia.
Awesome.
Of course, our second dungeon will be in part 3, but where I've recorded up right now, parts 1 and 2, basically we'll be going through the first leg of the game. Basically, you know, all leading up to our first dungeon.
Leading up to the mechanics, leading up to the story, the beginning, the exposition, and what we're going to be calling, well, the story.
Yeah. There's Little Sue! Whee!
That Ron Brat's up to no good again.
Oddly enough, she's very mature for her age. And it looks like she's looking for something.
I like the music to it. It's just like very, you know.
Yeah, it's known as Off-Run Sue. And she's like, ah! Uh-oh.
Hey, you.
Yeah,
This'll
what?
teach you, you punk.
Buckle punch!
Wow.
Oh, Justin, not you again. You just don't learn trashing my shed again.
I didn't trash it. Why won't you listen to me? I'm staking my pride as a man and my soul as an adventurer on this treasure hunt.
Shut up! There's no treasure in all that junk. Now you've completely trashed it.
Come out, Capone!
Anyway, don't ever hunt for treasure in my shed again. You hear me, boy?
Crystal!
Ouch. That awful man, he never, ever understands.
What do you expect? He's an old bloke.
Justin!
Hey, Sue.
Justin, you okay? That sounded like it hurt.
Oh, Sue, did you see
It's
that?
a Justin mod.
Don't worry. Hunts like that, nothing to it. For a first-rate adventurer, it comes with the territory.
Right. So how'd it go? Did you
I
find
believe it's
anything
no
yet?
surprise, people.
Nah,
Voice acting,
nothing at all.
well, what do you
It really
expect?
was
It's a
all
90s game.
Must have guessed
Well,
wrong.
for its time, it was pretty
But Sue,
good.
what
Yeah,
about
it
you?
was good.
Of course I found something.
It was, of course, the same. The same studio who
It
published
is the
Lunar
legendary
and developed
armor.
it.
I found it all by myself.
You should see the outtakes.
I know they are awesome.
Here you go, Justin. The legendary armor.
Dirty apron acquired.
That's the first one. That leaves
I am Justin,
The shield of
master
light.
of shit.
the warrior's helmet and the spirit sword.
Don't forget, we gotta get him
Don't
by
forget
sundown
to
or we'll lose.
leave your spirit sword
Yuck,
at
I don't
home.
want to marry that awful god. You know, it's really your fault, Justin. You're the one that took Gaunt's up on his dare. You'd better take
I hear an echo on your
responsibility.
Okay, I know. Come on. Let's go show this to Gans.
Puppy, let's go too.
Ready, wee!
We found it, Gans. The first treasure.
And so this is how the game begins. A treasure hunt.
A fetch quest.
In my JRPG, well,
Very likely.
more likely than you think. Yeah, there is no end of the world, and we're gonna prove it later. Yeah, they like to have duels. The definition of duels is, of course, a game.
Why not we just do the typical JRPG thing and just fight him in a battle screen and beat the holy HP out of him until it sheds no more numbers out of him?
Problem, we don't have enough bravery.
No. No. We go to encounter screen, then we critical him. With V/. How about that?
We need W break for a critical attack. Because since W break is a critical V/. Oh yeah, for the record, people, I'm recording this off my PSP. So yeah, screen resolution might be a bit off, but what can you do?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that.
Aspect ratio is wonky.
Aspect ratio be crazy, all bitches.
Okay, it's not
Now,
they ain't the first time. I mean, Final Fantasy VI on Anthology has the same problem.
normally with like PS1 games, if I just have the original copy, I'd only have to change the resolution.
Oh,
That's
really?
That's the reason why I'm trying to get App to get the X6.
Ain't gonna happen.
Why not?
Because, well, I don't have any stamps. And of course, it's hard for me to get to the post office.
Well, I can wait.
And besides, I gotta find the bloody game first. Because some people might actually buy it before I do.
Okay. Okay, time to get our Fallout 3 lock-picking skills, and oh wait, we don't got that. Shit!
Ah! So we gotta find the key. Oh, hello.
Lassie fell down the well?
No way, I'll tell Gantz. Derp! You're so gullible. Anyway, let's go find it.
I like how we're crawling.
Here we go. And yes, people, for the record, I do own Silver Star Harmony. It's okay. It's an okay update.
I got bored of it because it was too easy.
Well, except for that one spell that Galleon has. Although there's one thing I'm thankful for in Harmony. They managed to edit the bath scene. Ugh. I hated having to see that in the original game. I think you know what I'm referring to.
Depends on which one.
The man. You know. The one where... You know which one I'm referring to.
The one with the guys all together?
Yeah.
I think that's just mostly the director being the way he is, because he almost has to have a bath scene in everything he has.
But yeah, guess how they edited it?
How so?
They gave Kyle a towel. Yeah, let's just act casual and walk by.
See ya, suckers.
Oh. Surely you jest. Yeah. Huh? Oh dear. Busted! Run away! Yeah, let's head home.
It still amazes me that they use 2D sprites and this so well and animated.
Anyway, welcome to the Seagull Restaurant, which also doubles as Justin's house. Oh.
And that's why no one believes you.
Justin!
Bonk!
Ouch! Mom! What did I
Mom.
do?
How many times do I have to tell you? No dirty shoes in the kitchen.
Oh.
Even so, you don't have to hit me with your tray.
Yes, she can.
Don't talk back to me. You know the rules of Seagull Restaurant. Always keep the kitchen clean. Come on, I have work to do. Out you go.
All right.
My little troublemaker. You could at least help if you're going to be in the kitchen.
Yeah, but Justin does not know how to cook. At least I don't think he knows how to cook.
He's gonna get
Don't
stupid.
Justin's brain can't get any worse than it already is.
Burn!
Mom! I'm hurt.
Just like tonight's
How can
dinner.
you say such things about your only darling son.
Well, why don't you just be good so I don't have to, Justin?
I've been getting in trouble all day today.
Well, what do you expect? You're a reckless kid. Getting in trouble? Justin! Eep.
Hanging out with the boys on a Friday afternoon.
Sadly, we don't get that option.
I want my live trigger command.
Sorry, this game is 14 years in the past.
Ah.
well, 12, 13, 14 years or whatever. Depends on the version.
Let me see. The game came out about 98 on PlayStation 1. Okay.
That's in 1999.
Okay, 10 years. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. Ooh!
Yet Sony still has copyrights on it.
Well, what do you expect? It's Sony. Then again, at least they're being nice enough to actually let us upload this.
Oh yeah, considering that the assholes that got us banned in the first fucking place.
It was Sony Music Japan that did it.
True.
Anyway, we get to have dinner.
Oddly, this is in Grandia 2 as well.
But not in 3?
I think it is in 3, but I didn't recall much of it because, well, let's say this: 3 didn't have much for characters, and the 2 good characters I actually liked, guess what?
They died.
They left about a third of the way of the game.
Figures.
And the sad thing was, one of the characters I liked was the main character's mother.
Oh.
And gee, the other one was a compulsive gambler who hooked up with his mother. Gee. And then we never see them again.
Oh boy. What happened then?
The mighty ship was tossed.
On what for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost.
What happened then?
Oh, yeah. The leader decided to give up being a pirate. Not quite, Justin. A beauty named Lily the Skull. Ding! Well, I guess we know where Justin gets his personality from.
Somehow I just imagine a younger version of her with like a skull-like holding her hair together.
Okay, yeah, I won't forget Sue. Yeah, how you should mention temporary characters. Because Sue is a temporary character.
Gah!
We get her pretty much for the majority of Disc 1.
Grandia 2 had its share of temporary characters.
Well, Sue leaves for a reason. And a very logical reason. It's just, when we get to that point, you'll see.
Alright.
Oop, can't forget this item. A first aid kit.
Excellent. Oh yeah, if I recall, in the posters there's money in there.
Yeah, I already took the money.
I didn't.
Anyway, this is the stashing place. They're item boxes, basically.
Oh, so we're going down the Resident Evil temporal time logic thing.
Yeah, considering that each character only has a maximum of 12 items to hold.
The limited inventory character selection thing from Lunar.
Fortunately, Silverstar Harmony remedied that. Oh yeah, Lunar Legend did too.
Yeah, but nobody liked the Lunar Legend that much.
I did. In fact, I was happy that the enhanced mechanics of Legend made it into Harmony, namely the arts gauges. And the way the world map was redone, so that you weren't really walking manually, you just select a destination. Although there is something else that I was kind of miffed about with Harmony.
And that being?
They changed the lyrics of the 2 songs. But then again, it's probably due to being a more recent translation.
could be, or they want to... It's usually a common thing with lyrical songs that get translated. Sometimes they don't always keep the same meanings and stuff.
Seaman has been around forever. The spirit sanctuary frozen in time. Great immortal priest in every age. Ain't you finished yet?
Yeah, because we have no idea what the fuck they're talking about.
I'm a very understanding woman, right? Like I said, she's very mature for her age.
Okay, Pearl.
I swear, yes, she is Pearl. Basically. Maybe that's how Capcom got the idea for Pearl.
Could be, but...
And speaking of Phoenix Wright, in the crossover game, Phoenix and Maya are getting the same Japanese actors from the upcoming live-action film.
Awesome. That's if it ever comes out, though.
I think it might, actually, because there is still hope for a localized version of the crossover game.
Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
From what I heard, there's also a possibility that they said that they may have another Phoenix Wright game coming soon. Like a Phoenix Wright 5.
Or Ace Attorney 5, actually.
Yeah. Though, in my opinion, I doubt it.
He'll give you some hints. Oh, I'll give you some hints. I have something for you. What a cheerful old man. Justin the Adventurer will solve him. Yes, we'll be visiting the Dom ruins.
Somehow I have a feeling that means biggest dungeon in the game.
No, I don't believe so. It's just that it's gonna be a bit confusing. Not to mention, certain enemies will be very annoying to fight.
Oh, good.
Oh! Oh, bad! Frowl!
Frack?
Just calm down! Okay. Justin, you suck.
Find the time gate.
Test, that's a passing grade, right? That's not the point. Let's go. Let's just pretend that nothing happened.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
How you do?
Are you guys see now in your old age?
No. Absolutely nothing.
Of course, you won't believe us. No matter what we say.
It can be a good thing or bad thing.
Actually, I broke the statue. Okay.
Okay, let's call the Tombstone Services and...
Ooh. So, yes, he's just giving us the key to the dungeon.
Oh, sweet.
Sure thing. Oh, it's real, all right. In fact, it's gonna be the prime MacGuffin of this game.
It's more real than that stupid spirit sword.
Did you get me clean? Uh-oh. Let's just go. Yeah. Thank you, Sue, for being the voice of reason.
For we have none.
Anyway, to get the Salt Ruins, we must first cross the Marna Road.
And this map system was used in Grandia 2 as well as some of the other later Lunar installments.
Like I said, Lunar Legend / Harmony did that too. Anyway, time to explain the battle system. Down there is the IP gauge. It pretty much monitors everything in terms of the flow of battle, allies and enemies. Combo attacks are standard combos. Critical attacks can drive the enemy back. Defense pretty much makes you defend yourself or evade. Look so that you can analyze the party as well as the enemy. Escape so that you can flee. Tactics so you can make an AI script. Items to use items. And moves and magic to use moves and magic. It couldn't be simpler.
Also, critical attacks, if hit right between the comm and act, will interrupt your enemy's attack and force them to reset back to wait.
Which is very handy. So, we're gonna test out some moves.
Indeed.
Face slash!
Oof! The other got 18 HP, so they're easy.
Pretty easy, right, Puppy?
Alright. So yeah, depending on what they drop, we either get gold or items. Oh yes, also, skills are pretty much your weapons as well as your elements when you get mana eggs later. As you can tell right there, we got 10 points towards our weapon EXP.
And the more that we use certain skills, the more powerful they become, so on, so on, so on, FF2.
Not only that, but we also get to learn our special abilities by leveling up our attributes.
True, true. And also like FF2, the more we use certain weapons, the more custom that we get to them, and the more powerful and more stuff we can do.
Yeah, there's one move that we don't know yet that has the requirements question mark.
Somehow I imagine that's storyline related.
It is actually.
Interesting.
But anyway. But yeah, Justin is proficient with swords, maces, and axes. Sue's proficient with maces as well as bow and arrow and throwing weapons. And since Sue is a temporary character, any EXP in her skills she can actually give to another party member upon leaving.
Which they kinda didn't have in Grandia 2. Instead, you actually had to find like a certain bag of that character who either left or died in the game of their points, actually.
Actually, those skills get put in the stashing place along with the entire character's inventory.
Something to that effect, yeah. It only happens to one character, though, so...
Yeah, well, there are 8 party members, 4 of which are permanent, 4 of which are not.
In Grandia 2, there's only one truly permanent character in the game, and that's Ryudo.
Oof.
Rest are switched around through story and split personalities.
Maybe I should actually play Grandia 2, see if I can get into the mechanics again.
I can do it.
No, I meant in my free time.
Alright.
But who knows? Who knows?
I still gotta finish some other things anyway.
Yeah, like Final Fantasy VIII. Or unless you have to re-upload the entire bloody LP.
Well, I gotta finish up 6, and then I'm going to finish up Parasite Eve, and then probably I'm going to put up the rest of Kingdom Hearts 2. And get back to Sonic Unleashed.
And sure, people, we're gonna be busy.
Whenever I get around to it. 13.2 is taking up all my valuable time.
For me, it's Duodecim or Lunar Silverstar Harmony.
Mostly Duodecim.
Yeah. I have no idea why. I mean, I've beaten all the stories.
You know where I'm coming from there.
Hip hip hooray!
Anyway, I think just a couple more battles and then we'll head to the Salt Ruins. Just a couple more. But actually, there's an item I want to find around here. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention. Depending on where the enemies touch you, or when you touch enemies, that will determine which initiative it will be. Either yours or theirs. Obviously, if you touch them from behind, before they see you, you get the initiative. However, if they tag you or your party members from behind, you get the initiative. They do, yes.
And if it's just facing them and whatever, it's neutral.
And of course, it doesn't help that the larger your party is, the more risk you have of suffering an ambush. So yeah, when you get a full party of 4, you're better off just fighting them head on. And of course, apply your swords or whatever directly to their foreheads.
Head on, apply directly to the forehead with the steel sword. Head on, apply directly to the forehead with a mace. Head on, apply directly to the forehead with an axe. Shut the fuck up.
Or with a knife, with a whip.
Okay,
No, seriously, Fina is proficient with a knife and a whip.
Really? A knife and a whip.
Oh dear. In fact, some of her most powerful moves are used with the whip.
Words of someone? I love a fast woman.
Date, shut up.
That Ron look.
Anyway, Howie.
Oh yeah, getting hurt, Adam. I mean, come on.
Oh, well, look at my HP. It went down by a slight amount. Yeah, our base is leveled up. And Sue's about to get canceled. Ouch. Yeah, if they attack you before you attack, they can get counters and cancel your abilities. But you can do the same thing to them if you're lucky.
It requires some timing, I'll admit.
Some timing and a patience.
So says the electrical man of teleportation.
And we got the officer's baton, which is a good upgrade compared to our wooden pole.
God, now that I've said teleportation, now I want to reference Doctor Who and combine it with Final Fantasy 13 too. God damn it!
Speaking of which, how does it feel to have to be playing as Lightning's sister this time around?
It actually feels fun.
Sorry, Claire.
Shh!
Oh, what?
Adam's been poisoned by the false sea. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to Adam's lies.
What lies? Rawr!
Because I am Captain Bosch of Dalmasca.
Sorry, different games. Who goes there?
I just keep imagining the time vortex in 13.2. I just keep seeing the TARDIS from Doctor Who bouncing back and forth.
Soldiers fall in. Salute.
Oh, great.
Listen up. After traveling all the way from the new continent,
The triple triad
we won't
bitches
tolerate
of
failure.
doom.
Be sharp out there.
Mark 2, 3,
Meet at the
fuck,
stage
I
on
lost
level
count.
1. Call roll by regiment as soon as you arrive. And stand by for
In
orders.
case you're complaining about us talking over these voice
Attention.
acting,
Fall
there's
in.
subtitles.
Right,
Well, that or we could just cut it
Double
out
time.
and don't
Say, Saki. It was your troops who made
Oh yeah, and
it
of course they're all teenagers, obviously.
Aren't you a little lax on discipline?
Don't
Only
give
in
me that,
Japan.
Nana. The last time they were late, I made them all.
Whoa.
3,000. What?
3,000?
Saki, you're such a muscle freak. I'd make them
You
go without
sure
rations
like
for
watching
100
their
days.
abs.
Oh,
Oh.
Neo, you're too kind. If it were me, I'd give him 5,000.
Ouch!
Then I'd pickle him in brine.
Ugh.
100 days in a bridge.
That would kill us. If Herr Mullen were to get wind of
This
that,
is saying
he'd
to
have your
audience, they're bitches. Don't
No
like them.
problem. I just swear him to secrecy, and Herr Mullen would never be the wiser.
Are you German?
Maybe they are.
head. Come on. We need to get going too.
Only reason they have a girl with
we'll be late for
glasses
the
so
rendezvous.
so
Right,
some
Leo.
guys have somebody on white.
If we were to be late, it'd be hard to
Hmm.
keep in the crew.
Not like I would know.
Anyway, let's just go into the ruins. Surely nothing bad will happen.
Place bets that the one with the glasses has the biggest bust. I know my animes.
Yeah, take us there. Yeah, we had no choice. Yeah, they're not very trusting, especially of a kid. Okay. Ugh! Crap.
Bye-bye.
There it goes. What? Who do you think you are, Team Rocket?
Well, it was about that time that Pokemon was starting to get popular, so.
You really think that's gonna scare us?
Wow. It took all that time to throw away a piece of paper, but they can't properly execute us.
Well, like I say, they're not as efficient of executions as Mitsuru.
Anyway, see you guys for part 2.
In part 2, we're gonna be going down underground.
Or we're going to get hanged by a crane here.
Who knows? Anyway, yeah, see you in part 2.
Bye bye.